And good morning. It is about 10 o'clock on Wednesday, June the 16th. So that would be day 47 of the AT2021. So Monday, all of us, Snoop Dogg, AT positive, and Ballpark all took a 0 as we were transitioning from one hotel, picking up packages from the post office that were delayed. Ate some pretty good food, figured out how to do the social feed for our gut hook. And then yesterday, I slack packed them for quite a ways. So today, I'm going to be doing Bear Mountain. So down there is the trail 1777, where there's a four-wheel drive parking lot that I just left my vehicle. And there's the sign to head north on the AT, and that's what I'm gonna do. So I thought Snoop Dogg would be there at that parking lot. He's not. Maybe he's up there on the top of the Bear Mountain. So that's where I'm headed. And I think about 8 miles is what it is to here for Ballpark and AT positive. So we'll catch with them later today. Where that blaze is at, and then takes a right turn. So I got some rocks to deal with. Get up there, and I think there's supposed to be a view up there. So check in with you in a little while. Alright, so that's the road that I crossed a while ago. Came all the way up here. And go around here. Okay, I'm about ready to cross the second time for the Perkins Memorial Drive. Buddy coming. Bicyclist coming. Going down fast. Alright, so Snoop Dogg just said that he was 0.2 away, but I'm thinking that he was on the other side by the parking lot where I was, because this would have been 0.2 from where I was coming up by that viewpoint. So I might wait here, although I do not have a signal. That's the problem with this whole thing, is there's no signal, and even with the GPS social feed for the gut hooks, if you don't got a signal, you're not receiving what they're sending, or what I'm sending. So, I don't know. It did take me quite a while to get up that little part, as I'm stopping and filming. And one thing that I didn't mention, besides it being the 1777 trail, is that this is a historic trail. President Washington in the Revolutionary time period was actually hiking some of this, and some of this on Bear Mountain is the actual original trail from 1922 to 1923 when Earl Schaefer and Bette McKay first did the AT. So some of these are actually footstep areas where they stepped and where Grandma Gatewood was, and many, many, many others. So that's pretty cool. It's paved. So nice for all the day hikers, people from the city to be able to come out. But this ruins the ambiance of the AT, in my opinion. We do enough road walking the way it is. When we're on trails, having it paved is not so interesting. But steep drop off. That's where I was. That's southbound. And this is northbound. So today I'm also going to be doing basically a bobo. So I'll get around to a point, and then that road down there that I just crossed, I'll end up having to hike up the hill. I believe it is a little ways to make my connection. Or maybe it's up here farther. Maybe it's up here farther. And it crosses yet again. So anyway, I'll have to do a little bit of a road walk later. Wasn't really expecting this right now. And a retaining wall. I feel like I'm on a road already. Alright, it looks like we take a left turn up those stone steps. Not really seeing exactly where it goes after that. There's a rock with a blaze on it, so up, 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 up we go. I feel like I'm going into the lemon squeezer again. And a combination of Machu Picchu. Stone steps everywhere. A long way down if you slip. Mount Laurel's always losing its flowers. Alright, you hear gunshots. I know I do. But this is a really awesome fern forest. A fern forest. Wow. Look at them all. Just awesome. That's where I came from. This is where I'm going. Tower way over there. I think I see New York City. So not every day do you climb a mountain and find a wooden bench. Pretty funny. All right, so my mistake, what I was trying to view earlier was not New York City. So I don't know what it was. Not looking off to the right direction. When I get on the other side of Bear Mountain, I'm supposed to be able to have a view. Water up here. This is kind of funny because I was reading a map. When you get 3 of them, that's supposed to be the start of the trail. Well, you really can't get up here. And of course, going that way southbound and going that way is going to be northbound for the AT. I'll head into those trees here in a minute. Apparently, that's a blue blaze going down there. Some of the lakes, the 7 Lakes Drive. Still don't know what that tower is. Looky, looky, I see a Snoop Dogg. He just doesn't want to focus. Okay, before I lose my signal, I just sent a message to Snoop Dogg, who I hiked with for quite a while on Bear Mountain, and then AT positive in Ballpark. So I'm 0.5, basically a half a mile away from my vehicle, and when I go back down the hill, I'm going to have absolutely no signal. But I've already done like 4.5 miles today, so could be heading back. And guess what? I'm Bobo. Both ways bound again. So I'm southbound on AT right now, heading back to my vehicle. AT positive in Ballpark just said that they leapfrogged, ran across the interstate at Palisades Parkway, and in a little bit, Snoop Dogg should be entering the state park for Bear Mountain, where the zoo is, where No Filter and I were a few weeks ago. Alrighty. Almost to the top of this little hill, and then we'll start heading back down. Got a little bit of a view of New York City today, not much. Kind of hard to see it on a hazy day. It's clear looking from here, but the city really wasn't clear. And I don't know what any of the buildings are. They all just looked like little matchsticks from as far away as we were. You see what I'm navigating? Rock mess. For the most part, though, the hike up and around and down Bear Mountain was very well maintained. Kudos to the New York, New Jersey AT Conservancy that's taking care of that. There were, I don't know how many steps. Felt like I was doing Machu Picchu again. I had a lot of steps going up and a lot of steps going down on the other side before I reconnected back to the road. I did a short road walk back to the trail, and now waiting for the second road crossing of the Perkins Memorial Parkway, which that's what the tower is dedicated to at the top, is Mr. Perkins. And once I get across that, then it's just a short little blue blaze trail over to the parking lot. So I'm going to let you go. If you can see it, there's the kind of trail down through the rocks. So I'll let you go so I can navigate this. And may check in with you later. We'll see. Okay, when I was northbound, I didn't even pay attention to this, but there's actually a chunk of rebar to grab. Coming down, I'm definitely going to need it. I took out that one step there, and one of those ones in there, pretty much straight down, is kind of wobbly. So I'm glad that there's some rebar there. Thank you. So the zoo closed at 4 and we were sitting out by the Hudson, and now we're following a blue blaze to get back to my vehicle. And AT positive and Ballpark will not be able to do the zoo today.